What's going on? My name is Omar. We're here at Functional Core Fitness, and today we are starting the first of 12 videos of the Independent series. All right, welcome back everyone. Today we are starting the Independent series. The Independent series is going to focus on the transitioning from the floor getting up into an upright position and everything in between. Whether you are an elderly person, whether you're injured and you're rehabbing, whatever it may be, we're going to cover how to get up off the floor from a lying down position. So today, the first exercise, which is going to be the base exercise, which the whole series will be based on this number one exercise, which is the reason why we've chosen it today for the first one, is going to be the Turkish Get-Up. Now the Turkish Get-Up is going to teach you how to get up off the floor using your hips and stacking certain body parts to get up safely. So let's cover the Turkish Get-Up. So today we're going to do it without any weight. But if you are a little bit more advanced and you want to use weight, you can definitely use one dumbbell or a kettlebell and hold on to it with the arm that's being lifted or the one that's up. All right, so let's first discuss the position, okay? The hand that is up, I want to make sure that that arm is always supported by a joint under it. So in other words, this would not be a support system, right? There's nothing supporting, something that is in my hand. Now, if I were here, I'm definitely supported, right? This is called I'm stacking. I'm stacking this position to support this arm in this position, okay? So I'm going to identify all the different stack positions, so that way you have points that you can, let's say steps 1 is gonna be 8 steps. So if you get stuck at step 2, then you always know that at step 2, there's a certain point that there's a resting point or another transition point. So I'll teach you each move. That way you know each step, and then you can always add weight to make it harder. Up to you. So we're going to start off in a lying down position. I'm going to start off on my back. Now, the hand that's up, that's the hand that has the weight in it. Now, at the current position, my shoulder is under my hand. So my shoulder is the foundation of my first position. Now, this next move is the hardest move of the whole position. So you have to understand that if you do this correctly, then the movement is done correctly. But it can easily be done incorrectly because of a habit or a certain habit of how we get up. So our whole goal is that we want to avoid getting up like this, right? Now if you notice, I'm strong enough to do that with my stomach muscles. But not everyone is strong in doing this, and it's not a very strong or foundational, it doesn't have a strong foundation. So what we're looking for is a foundation for each step that we go up. So the first step that we're doing, okay, first I have to find my starting position. So at the moment we have the right arm up, the same leg of the arm that's up, that knee is up, foot flat on the floor. Opposite leg is out to the side at a 45-degree angle. The arm here is out at a 45-degree angle as well. So here's my starting position. Now I'm moving to my left. So what I want to do is I have to push my body with this foot here, the one that's posted. This leg, we can call this leg loaded. It is loaded because if I unload it, it will push my body. This left leg is already unloaded. I can't do anything with this left leg. I'd have to reload it in order for me to do something. So at the moment, the left leg is unloaded and the right leg is loaded. So I'm going to use the loaded leg, which is the right leg, And I'm going to use that to push my body onto the side. So that's the first step. I have to push my body. Notice how I'm not using my stomach to come up. I'm using my leg to push my whole body, my hips and my shoulders. Okay? Now, I can't get up with that push alone. I need the assistance of the opposite arm, which is in front of me. This arm is going to pull. Okay? I have to pull as if I'm pulling the elbow towards my body. But I'm not allowing it to slide on the mat. There's going to be friction. So that friction is going to allow my shoulder to get on top of my elbow. So I'm pushing with my foot and I'm pulling with my arm. I'm not using my stomach. So it looks like this. I push. Once I get to about the midline, I'm going to start pulling with my elbow. I didn't move my elbow. The elbow has been in the same position. So I push, I pull. Now that I'm here, the next step, if you notice, my hand is up above my shoulder. Now what's under my shoulder? My elbow, my shoulder, the opposite shoulder, and then the elbow. So at the moment, my elbow is the foundation of the weight. Now from here, I'm gonna keep my eyes on the weight or the hand that's above me. This left hand, when it's on the ground, I'm gonna replace my elbow with this hand. So I'm gonna use my hand on the floor, I'm gonna stabilize it, and I'm gonna extend my elbow, pushing my elbow off the ground. Now, if you notice, my hand is the stabilizer. Sorry, the foundation. Now from here, I have to elevate my body. So I have to elevate my hips off the ground. So I'm gonna use the arm, which is the left, and the right leg, those are the opposite. I'm gonna use that to stabilize, and I'm gonna push off the ground and lift my hip up. As I'm lifting the hip, my hand now becomes a stabilizer with my hip off the ground. Now I have to sweep my leg under my body. So now if you look at it, my hand is on top, my knee are my stabilizers. If you can look behind here with this camera, you can see that my foot is right here in alignment with my hand and my knee. So my knee, my hand, and my foot are in a straight line. This foot eventually ends up at the shin alignment, which is here with my foot. My knee should be right above the ankle for the best stability. I want to make sure that my knee's not caved in, so I'm opening my knees. My weight is on my hand, my knee, and a little bit of the ball of the foot in the back. The back foot is active toes. Do not put the top of the foot. You have no base or no power to push off. Okay, so once I'm here, I now have to take the weight off of my hand. And I gotta put the weight on my heel or on the ball of my foot in order for me to start elevating. I can't lift myself from here. With no weight, yes. But this is not the correct way. If I had 1,000 pounds in my hand, I would not be able to do this. I have to find a safer way for my body to get up off the ground. So I have to make my upper body light. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer my weight downward. So my heel will be supporting my hip. So it looks like this. Now that my hip, the weight now is above my hips and my shoulders. A second ago, it was above my hand. So now that I've loaded my hip, that allows me to take this arm off the ground. So now I'm going to take that arm off the ground. The weight is still being stabilized with this back leg back here. And now I'm going to drive my hip forward. So now I'm in this half kneeling position. But if you notice, I'm twisted. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this leg and I'm gonna swing it out in front. Now that I swing it in front, my knee is right above my ankle. My hip is above my knee, and I have active toes in the back. So this position is the half kneel position. So once I get to the half kneeling position, I'm gonna go into my standing position, which is my lunge. So my hand is here, my stomach is activated, right? I don't want my back to arch. My stomach is nice and tight. I'm gonna use the back foot to initiate the push to elevate my knee off the ground. And then I'm gonna use the hip to drive my hip forward so that I stand in an upright position. So I drive. Now that I'm here, my feet are now stacking, or the foundation of the weight. So at each step, a different body part was stabilizing. Now I'm just gonna reverse. I'm gonna take that left leg back. So at the moment, my 2 feet are supporting the weight. I come down into my half kneel position, which now that the knee is supporting, I'm gonna open my hip in alignment with my shin. Right, now I'm gonna have that open hip. Now I gotta bring this hand down. I'm gonna load the hip. Boom, the hip is loaded, so now I can slowly bring this hand down to the ground. I wanna make sure that I put this hand far enough in front where I have a nice big space. Now the reason I want space there is because that's where my leg is going to go through in order to get into my seated position. So now I lift my body up with my foot and my hand, sliding my hip through. Now I get into a seated position. Now from here, everything's the opposite. I'm gonna slowly decelerate myself down onto my elbow. Now my elbow pushes my body this way. And if I don't control myself, I'm just gonna fall straight down. So what I need to do is I'm gonna use my leg here to slowly decelerate the movement. I land on my shoulder. Now I'm right back onto my back. Now I'm done. That is the Turkish Get-Up. So let me go, I'll do it again without stopping. And I won't go through the details, I'll just go through steps. Step 1. Okay, this is step 2. Step 3. Step 4. Step 5. Step 6. Step 7. Step 8. 8 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I land flat on my back, it'll be 8. But I'm gonna land on my shoulder and come slowly down. Okay. I hope this makes sense with the Turkish Get-Up. It is the foundation exercise for the whole series. The next videos coming up will reinforce these movements. But this is the goal, the transition from the floor to the standing position, the Turkish Get-Up. I hope you had fun. I hope it was challenging. If you want more challenge, you can add weight. But for now, train hard, train smart, and stay independent. We'll see you next week.